This clip contains material intended for a mature audience. Hers To Cherish, Book 3 in the Verdantian series, a Troll River publication. Read by author Patricia A. Chapter 1. NT Solar Date 4637. Captain Steffania Rickard of the elite Blue Daggers fumed silently as her eyes scanned the seedy brothel's dark, empty upstairs room. Damn it all. I was certain I'd finally caught up to him. She had consumed the better part of 2 months looking for this man. Her shoulders slumped in fatigue. She'd expended no small amount of energy slipping into this absurdly well-guarded bedroom. A small prick at her carotid from what was certainly a razor-sharp stiletto froze her in place. She hardly dared to breathe. Her heart leapt like a springbok eluding a hunting cat. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know not to let your guard down. You are not my type, Steffania. I like my women submissive and kneeling at my feet, not contentious and sneaking behind my back. But if you want me bad enough to break in here, I'll accommodate you. Ramsey DeKieran's deep, arrogant voice drawled low in her ear. He jerked her close, and his hard body pressed into her back. His hand roamed freely, intimately, between her thighs, across her abdomen, then higher to fondle her breasts. He paused to toss her hidden blades and throwing crescents to the floor. She couldn't mistake the prodding at the middle of her back for anything other than it was. A solid erection. You conceited ass! I'm not here for that, she hissed, as his fingers rolled one of her nipples, sending sensations zinging to her lower regions. Never removing his knife, he growled, "Turn. Very carefully. I need to check your back for weapons." With a snarl of her own, she complied. Unusual eyes of glacial blue with an outer ring of darker blue locked with hers. An unfriendly grin stretched a full, generous mouth on a gaunt, chiseled face of high cheekbones and an aristocratic nose. An unkempt comma of black hair hung in the middle of his forehead. A day's worth of dark beard shadowed his cheeks. He looked feral, undomesticated. Now his free hand roamed her back and buttocks, his arousal pressed into her soft abdomen. He found the knife at the small of her back and tossed it to the growing collection. To her horror, she began to moisten between her legs. Damn him. He leaned in and whispered in her ear, "Are you getting wet, sweetheart? Does dominance do it for you?" Bastard! She shoved herself violently away with both hands, angered further by his oh-so-accurate taunt. It had to be a guess. She'd kept those desires carefully hidden. She retreated several steps to face him, gasping in air. "Don't flatter yourself." A dark eyebrow arched slowly. If you don't want a good fuck, then what do you want, sweetheart? Steffania prided herself on being a good liar. The trick was to throw in some truth with the lie. In truth, ever since she'd fought beside DeKieran in the Harb Wars, the scoundrel had headlined in her sexual fantasies. I'm not your fucking sweetheart. You're the last man I'd want. She threw her head back and glared. High Lord Ditano wants you. I'm just his messenger. Why would I do anything for Ari Ditano? For a pardon. DeKieran straightened his relaxed posture. Not shrinking under his piercing examination took discipline. She stood motionless until the tension between them became physical. Damn you, Ramsey. Say something. Finally, he shrugged. I'll hear what he has to say.